can Jared Goff and MCDC change this? Change this playoff drought? Sam, what say you?
Of course they can. I think at this point this season, it would be a disappointment if they don't. This is the one time where I think everybody thinks this is different. I mean, the Lions have had some teams in the past, like 2014, for example, which they made a run. They lost in the playoffs to at Dallas, and then the next year, they didn't even make the playoffs. This is a team to me that is built for sustained success. And one thing that I kind of want to add to that whole tweet, because it's not funny, but to me it's not an example of Detroit versus everybody or disrespect. It's an example of perspective, because nothing that they said there was false. I can actually change it. If you want to say, instead of the Kennedy assassination, look at, it's been less time since the Beatles came to America for the first time, February 9th, 1964. Maybe that is a date and a benchmark that can be less polarizing than the Kennedy assassination. But at the same time, I think we all agree in this room that at least in the next few years, the Lions should win at least one playoff game. We're at a point now where one playoff game in the next few years would be a massive disappointment. So if they can't end it, if this group can't end it, especially with all that they have coming back this year, all that Brad Holmes has drafted in the past couple of years, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, Dan Campbell, I could go on and on and on, the free agents in the secondary. This Lions team, I think, will end that drought this year. And if they don't in the next few years, then I'll throw my hands up and say that Detroit Lions are just cursed, because it is way more likely than not that I would say that they even end this drought this year.
And I love this comment too. And Sam, I want your reaction to this. Hoofhearted says the Lions are going to start a new Kennedy administration with TK85 catching the Super Bowl winning touchdown.
God.
What about that?
It's going to be off like a Philly special, too.
Philly special.
Oh, my God.
TK.
It's going to be a TK85 special.
Sam, your reaction to that?
Why does everybody love Tom Kennedy so much?
Well,
Listen,
He's like their 7th best wide receiver.
Because when his number is called, he does not disappoint. Whether it's catching a 3rd and 9 in Chicago or catching a Khalif Raymond dot against Green Bay, when Tom Kennedy's number is called, he shows out.
he's like an ATM. Money whenever you need it.